Another stamps video, and this one is the presentation packs of 2019. So that's going to be all the packs that were issued in 2019 by the Royal Mail. So we've got quite a lot to get through, so I may as well just start. Now, this pack was issued on the 15th of January 2019, and it is pack number 566, and it is the Stamps Classics pack. Now, this is basically a miniature sheet full of facsimiles. Well, they're actual stamps, but the designs of them are basically facsimiles of previously issued stamps. So there you go. We've got what have we got here? We've got Victorian £1 stamp. There's one of the King Edward set. There's only two King Edward sets. There's the ones that look like the Victorian Jubilee stamps, and then there's the high value stamps, and that's it. Because he wasn't around very long. King George V. That's one of the Seahorses stamps there. Edward VIII obviously only issued one set of stamps. There's George V. That'll be the penny black centenary stamp there, or one of them, the lowest value one, which is the halfpenny. And then there's the Queen Elizabeth II stamp there. So, aha! It's a foldie. So yeah, this basically goes into it. This is just information, which is unusual actually to have a miniature sheet, not only in a numbered pack but also with quite a lot of information. Normally the packs that miniature sheets come in don't have that much information, but this one's actually pretty good. Just on a side note to this, there is a special version of this miniature sheet which was released with an overprint, and I believe that was the Stampex overprint. I could be wrong, but there is one that was issued with an overprint on the top corner as a separate miniature sheet, which is quite collectible. So look out for that. It's called the Stamp. If you type in to Google Stamp Classics 2019 overprint, you'll see it. You'll find it. But yeah. The next pack, which was issued on the 13th of February 2019, pack number 567, is Leonardo da Vinci. So it's a collection of Da Vinci things. Mona Lisa's not on there. Maybe the image was a bit expensive to use. And I believe this is a foldie. Yes, it is. It's another foldie. I'm going to stop getting excited about these because they seem to be doing them. There are more foldies now than there ever was. They used to be very rare, but now they're not. So, the images featured on the Leonardo da Vinci stamps were chosen to coincide with the 12 exhibitions Leonardo da Vinci, A Life in Drawing, taking place in 2019 across the UK. So there you go. That's to coincide with, and there's lots of information there for your perusal. Some of these cellophanes are a lot tighter than others. This one is only just, a lot of them you seem to have quite a bit of room in them, and then some of them you need, it seems to really jam the packs in there. It's probably the way they're produced, to be fair. So the next presentation pack, pack number 568. And a mini sheet. No, here's an odd one, because normally they'd have a date on them, an issue date on them, and I don't see one. That's very unusual, not to have an issue date on either the front or the back. But oh well. So again, this is another foldie. This is the Marvel pack. The issue date is on the back of the actual pack. It was issued on the... Oh, no, that's not an issue. Is it? Is that an issue date? No, it's not. Oh well. That is really odd. Design format, pack number 568, printer. I genuinely cannot find an issue date. That can't be right. There's always an issue date. Isn't that weird? Well, this is a first for me. I have genuinely never seen a pack that doesn't have the issue date printed on it. And I'm searching this as best my eyesight will let me. I cannot find one. That is so odd. Well, there you are. So, comments please if your Marvel pack doesn't have an issue date, if this is some sort of misprint or something like that. But mine, I cannot find an issue date on this. I've never seen that before in the whole history of collecting presentation packs, one with no issue date. It's brand new to me. Right, anyway. There's some stickers in the middle as well. Well, this is the weirdest pack I've ever seen. Right, okay, let's have a look here. No issue date on the miniature sheet bit either. Well, isn't that weird? Well, anyway, that's your miniature sheet. That's your pack with no issue dates on them. And there's a set of stickers here as well that you could, all the superhero logos as well. That has actually thrown me. That has genuinely thrown me. I don't think I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I've ever seen that before. I've never seen a presentation pack with no. The only thing, there's a copyright 2019. Yes, the usual stuff. Number of stamps 5. Design Interbang. Illustrations Alan Davis. Acknowledgements all images copyright Marvel. Printer International Security Printers. Sheet size, format, size, proportion. Perforations, phosphor, gum, card design. No issue date. I've never seen that. Genuinely. No, that has absolutely thrown me. And come on. That has absolutely thrown me for a loop. Yeah. What is going on there then? Alright. Let's get this all back in one piece. Well, at the very least, that has given me something to research, because it seems there's quite a lot to take in. Who knows? I don't know. Right. On with the show. Issued on the 19th of March 2019. See, look, issue date on the pack, always is. Pack number 110 is the Definitives High Values for 2019. And I mean, I could take these out, but we know what the definitive packs are like now. It's the same thing we've been getting for the last few years, and a black card. It's the same thing. In fact, the next one I'm probably not even going to take out of the card because there's no point, and it just takes me ages to get this bloody cellophane back on. Which, to be fair, is a lot easier with these bigger packs. With the early packs, it's so much more difficult. Right, so the next pack is pack number 111, issued on the 19th of March 2019, and that is the country definitive, so that's England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. And yeah, it's pretty much the same designs we've seen before, only with slightly higher values on some of them. Right, next pack. Pack number 5. Oh, hello. Is this going to be a trend now? Because I've just noticed that there is no date on this one either. Wow. Pack number 569. Right. No issue date on this one either. Maybe this is a new thing they're doing then. Let me just... Maybe... See, that's crazy. This has obviously been going on for a while, and I've genuinely not noticed until this point. But there's no issue date on the presentation packs. Isn't that odd? That's odd. They've been, do you know, there's been an issue date on them since at least 1964, possibly even on the post office mist packs, like the first one in 1937. I'm sure there's a date on that one as well. So potentially, the inclusion of the issue dates has been something that's been going on since 1937, and they've just decided to stop doing this year. Well, that's annoying, actually, because you've got all this other information, you've got all this space. What, you can't print an issue date? I don't know why. Why is that a thing? You know, I genuinely, that Marvel one was a curiosity. I thought that's got to be, there's got to be something gone wrong there where they haven't done that. Now that I've come to realise that it's on all these packs, that is actually quite annoying. I'm annoyed with that. I'm so annoyed with that, I can't even take delight in the foldy. It is a foldy, by the way, the Birds of Prey. So we've got, what have we got here? We've got a white-tailed eagle, a merlin, hobby, a buzzard, golden eagle, kestrel, goshawk, sparrowhawk, bald kite, and a peregrine falcon. So, like, Kes. No, Kes was a kestrel, wasn't he? Yeah. Anyway, I suppose the clue's in the name. Yeah, so all the birds there. But no, that's mad. Why not have an issue date? I don't like that. I don't like that now. That's really put me off. You've annoyed me, Royal Mail. Really have. Anyway, next pack, British Engineering, pack number 570. And this one has a miniature sheet all about the Harrier jump jet inside it as well. Again, yep, no issue date. But it is a foldy. It is a foldy. So maybe this is just the way they're going. Oh, look, Falkirk wheel. Amazing thing. And then there's this miniature sheet about Harrier jump jets, which, again, no issue date. I don't know. That's going to annoy me now. That's really going to upset me somewhat. I'm actually getting really annoyed. I genuinely am. I like issue dates. They keep everything in a nice order where everything should be. You do understand, Royal Mail, that collectors like to have things organised. You know, they like to have things in a specific order. You know, and organisation begins with knowing what you're looking at. Put the dates back on the packs, please. Because, in fact, I shouldn't even need to justify that. Put them back on. So pack number 571, Queen Victoria Bicentenary. She didn't quite make the 200 years, but that's what they're calling it. And then there's a miniature sheet about Prince Albert on the back. Let's just double check. No date. But it is a foldy. So here's all stuff about Queen Victoria. I mean, you could say why wasn't one of the stamps like a penny black or something? But I think, to be fair, that has been a bit overdone. And in fact, there is one depicted on the blurb. I thought there might be. So yeah, when you think of Queen Victoria, you generally think of the penny black and the Victoria Cross, or most people do anyway. And then there's this Prince Albert miniature sheet. Again, when you think of Prince Albert, you normally think about his piercing, but no, they've chosen not to depict that, and in fact, they've gone with the Royal Albert Hall and the Crystal Palace and things. So there you are. But yeah, again, no date. How are we meant to know? How are we meant to know when the bicentenary was if you don't put the bloody date on things? Yeah. Right, pack number 572, D-Day. Now, you'd think D-Day would be a very important date, wouldn't you? But oh no, apparently it's not important enough to put the date on the packs. They've just here's some stamps for you. No, you don't even know when it is. Even though it's commemorating something, you don't actually need to know when it was. You don't need to know. You know, just it is. Right, so there's all the information there. I'm not saying that D-Day wasn't important, but obviously the Royal Mail think that they think oh well we won't bother. They have actually put, funnily enough though, they have put the date on the miniature sheet, so it was important enough to put on the miniature sheet, but not actually to date the pack that it came in. And again, this is another miniature sheet that has an overprint. But I can't remember what the overprint is from. That might be another Stampex overprint, but there is another separate miniature sheet available with an overprint of the D-Day landings. But off the top of my head, I can't remember what it's from. I could look it up, but you know, do your own research. Just type in to Google D-Day miniature sheet overprint. That'll bring up the right thing. But there we go, D-Day. Now, pack number 573, Curious Customs. Britain has a wide range of festivals that take place on the same day each year. Many involve dancing, singing, dressing up, and literally playing with fire. Traditional sporting contests can involve just two competitors or whole villages. So this is stuff like Halloween, cheese rolling. Okay, that's definitely British. Halloween, not so sure it is. Burning the clocks in Brighton. I don't know that one. Hobby Boss. Don't know what that is. The Gurning Championships. Abbott's Bromley Horn. Bog Snorkeling. And Up Helly. I don't know. Oh, in Lerwick. Right, so that's not really Britain, is it? That's, you know, anyway. Oh, goodness. This is really, really tightly in there. And it's another foldie. I'm getting bored of foldies now. Put the dates back on the packs. So there's all stuff here about where all stuff happens. And I know about the cheese rolling one, but that's probably about the only one that I've heard of, other than Halloween. But, I mean... I think that's more of an American thing probably than a British thing, really. Although I don't know. I mean, certainly the pumpkins didn't arrive here until people had been to America, because pumpkins aren't native to Britain. They're an American vegetable. So anyway, that was Curious Customs. Pack number 574. Who knows when that was? Forests. So we've got Glen Affric, Sherwood Forest, Glenariff Forest, Western Birch, something in Welsh, and Cider Forest. Is it a foldy? Yes, it is. Right, if they're all going to be like that, then who cares? I'm bored of foldies now. So yeah, loads of fold out information, and there's your 6 stamps. Okay, pack number 575. We're nearly there. Elton John, who's I don't know if you've heard of him. He's a singer. And he wears glasses, and yeah, I mean, to be honest, do I have to explain who Elton John is? Surely everyone knows. All the songs you like from The Lion King, he wrote them. So yeah, obviously this is another foldy. So we've got the 8 stamps here. And then loads of pictures of Elton John. Sir Elton, I believe he is. Sir Elton. And then there's a miniature sheet as well that goes along with it, and a little thing on the back here saying Rocket Man. So that's all obviously places where he's played. Yeah. Wonderful. Pack number 576, Royal Navy ships. So this is all British Navy stuff again, no date on it. I don't know why I keep checking. I'm used to checking, that's probably why. Oh, and this is another one with a hologram sticker on it, which is officially licensed product of the Royal Air Force. It was Navy. So why is it officially licensed by the Royal Air Force then? Oh, and the Royal Navy. There's two little holograms on there. Huh. Okay, fine. Ah, it's not a folder, it's a separate card. Look, oh, isn't that novel? We don't see these every day now, do we? So yeah, this is back to the old style, but still no date. So yeah, separate card. That's fine. Okay, I can deal with that now. I've had my fill. I think the novelty's worn off now of foldies. So yeah, there's your 4 boats. Oh, 4? Yeah, 8 boats. I don't know. Now, pack number M25. So this is a special one. This is a double miniature sheet, and this is the Cricket World Cup pack. So you've got the Cricket World Cup winners there, and then you've got the Cricket Women's World Cup winners there, which is fantastic. So yeah, it's not nothing special miniature sheet wise. It's just the card with the miniature sheet on it, and then a separate sort of overlap card there. This is slightly annoying because there you go. See if we can get that in a bit better shape. There you are. Normally I should really use tweezers for doing that, but it's not really going to hurt it, is it? These things are designed to go through the Royal Mail, so you know, bloody fingerprint's not really going to damage the stamp, to be fair. So yeah, there's the other one, which is exactly the same. It's just a card and another card telling you what happened. So yeah, winning the Cricket World Cup. That was good. Good fun, that. It was really good fun. The next pack, which is pack number 577, which is the Gruffalo. And again, this is one of these ones with 6 stamps and a miniature sheet on the back. So It's quite a nice picture, the miniature sheet. I don't know the Gruffalo that well. It must have came out when I got too old to read it. I suppose I could still read it, but I'm probably not going to. And this is a separate card and booklet version here. Oh, look, there's a Snakes and Ladders board. So presumably this extra sheet that's here, yes, that looks like the sort of counters for the Snakes and Ladders. So that's a little bit of added value there. Also, obviously, you've got the stamps, and then the miniature sheet is well, it's obviously the characters from the story. I mean, I don't know. The big guy is obviously the Gruffalo, but as far as the rest of them, I don't know. So yeah, right. Oh, let's try and get this all back in one piece. It's especially difficult when there's stuff in there you weren't expecting. Right. Now, pack number 578 is Christmas stamps. No point in taking these out because there's going to be no information in here whatsoever. Although, let's see, is it a separate card or is it a folding? Let's just check. It's a folding, or a foldy. Yep. So these are all the Christmas stamps. There's angels, babies, wise men, shepherds, donkeys. Yeah. So all the things you'd expect from your Christmas style stamps. They seem to sort of, you know, some years they'll go sort of religious imagery, some years they'll go secular, and then other years they'll just do like Royal Mail at Christmas. You know, here's a selection of, say, pillar boxes or a smiling postman or something. I don't know where they've found smiling postman, but they've obviously got somebody to colour them in somewhere. And the last pack number 579, the last pack of 2019, is a Star Wars pack. Because we haven't had many Star Wars packs. We've only had, I don't know, about 83 by now. But there's always more we can do. Yeah, because we were crying out for a Count Dooku stamp. And I don't know who that one is. Pack Poe Dameron. Wicket the Ewok, obviously. Definitely needed that. A Sith Trooper. Sorry, I haven't seen the new ones, so you know, Grand Moff Tarkin. Okay, fine. We can deal with that. But yeah. So anyway, Star Wars stamps plus miniature sheet. Let's have a look. Right. It's a foldy. It's a foldy. So there's all the things that are depicted on the stamps. Yeah. Starkiller. It's got nothing to do with Death Star. It's a completely different thing. It's a completely different thing from the Death Star. It's not the same. It's a different thing. It's not the same story. So what have we got on here? We've got a pod racer, them little bicycle things from Endor, and then there's an X-wing, but the other three I don't know what they are. So there you are. They're on the miniature sheet there with yeah. Oh no, that probably is the Death Star in the background as well. So I know what that is. It's not the same as Starkiller. Starkiller and Death Star are completely different. They're completely different. They're not the same. Right. So that is all the presentation packs from 2019. Now, obviously, I have been collecting presentation packs for a long while now. And when that first Marvel one came along, I genuinely thought that was a mistake. I thought that there's something wrong with this. That is definitely a mistake. I'm going to have to research this. Now that there's I think surely you can put the issue dates on the things. I don't know why. I don't know why that would be omitted. I really don't. And any other stamp collectors out there, if you've noticed that, you know. Do you know what that's about? Do you know why that's a thing now, that they've taken the issue dates off? Because for me, and I assume for most collectors, you know, there's a certain order to things. We like things to be where they should be. We like things to be in the right order, and when things aren't, that just doesn't make sense. So why is that a thing? Why are there no dates on the packs? You've put the numbers on the packs, fair enough. But as we all know, there's a few. You know, the numbers don't necessarily go. Well, I mean, they usually go in the right order, granted. But you know, quite often there's numbers that are missing. That for some reason the packs end up not being issued. So that's no help. Issue dates. We need issue dates on the packets, please. Royal Mail. In fact, I have a good mind to actually contact the Royal Mail and ask them what's going on. Why have you taken the issue dates off the packs? Because that's just annoying. I mean, you can put all that information on the card. You can't put the issue date. That's crazy. That does not make any sense. So that really wound me up now. It really wound me up. Although, to be fair, it is late and I am tired, so it could be magnifying the amount that it's actually wound me up. But I do have a good mind to actually send an email or a letter or something and say, look, why is that now a thing? That it doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't make sense. You know, you've got all that space to put stuff. It's not as if you're lacking in printing space. It's not as if it's going to save you any money. Why not just put them on there? If you're going to put the pack number, put the issue date. It just makes sense. Anyway, that's the end of 2019 stamps. So I'll probably end up doing, I don't know what the next stamp video could be. Perhaps one on miniature sheets, perhaps one on stuff that didn't make it into the presentation packs. I don't know. To be fair, that's only really the self-adhesives that end up in stamp books nowadays. There's not really that many special stamps issued that don't end up in a presentation pack. So that might be a bit of a non-starter. Anyway, I have been the Pickled Onion Knight. I'm really annoyed. If you want to comment, then please do. If you want to follow me on Twitter, then that's written down in the description below the video. There'll be some stuff that pops up here that you may well also enjoy, so you can click on that. There's a subscribe button here, and you can like and click the bell icon to get notified of stuff, and I will see you in another video.